What's going on, everyone? What's up? Welcome on in. Very, very welcome. What's going on? We have new splits. Finally, new splits. So let's go. No dilly-dallying. Let's go. Have some peppermint tea in my Spider-Man mug. And I have some Glen Patrick spring water.
This is Nighthawk. Come
So
in,
we're
Alpha.
good to go.
Alpha, do you read?
Night. I'm at point K12. Need info.
It's exciting to have these splits. Oh my god, hang on a minute. Brogan, what's going on? Jesus, welcome on in. Literally just went live. I've had no comments yet. What's up? Jesus, what is the story? Very, very welcome. How's the voice acting going? I was looking at your tweets. Thanks so much for the raid. I do appreciate it. There's probably nobody here at the moment, but thank you so much. Please go on over and give Brogan a big fat follow. Thank you so much. What's been going on? I told Reneth that I'd love to have like a movie night again. It's been a while. We have to have that again. I mean that we have to. Just played a cool game. I haven't streamed in age. I was gonna say, yeah, I haven't like seen like notifications of me going live. Daunting, yeah, and I know it can be kind of weird and scary when you go back to it. You take a break. No, I have been thinking about, you know, going into the Discord and watching something with you guys, because it has been too long, you know. Like just watching something silly and stupid, you know. Just something silly. Thanks once again. Welcome on in. I've no real news. I feel like I haven't really spoken to you that much, to be honest with you.
Yes, there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
I haven't really spoken to you.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Oh yeah, like the odd time I drop in like a funny, inappropriate meme or something like that, you know. And I saw what you said. I saw what you said about Gal Gadot. Why are you assuming that? Why are you just assuming that? I forgot to reply to it. Kal-El, she'd be like, Kal-El, no. My God. Disgraceful accusations that they are. Yeah, life gets in the way. It really does. I'm going to a wedding next week.
Red light.
God, these bits are tough now. Lose, no. You have to stop the cream. I feel like that's a pretty good impression. I've never done that impression before. Kal-El, no. Do you know what? That's the movie that we probably have to watch. Snow White. I know it's new. It's probably hard to get, but
I'm at point K12.
that's what I'd come in. What? Oh, I have no problem coming in and seeing that.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper.
I saw this meme where I saw this meme on Twitter with this girl who like there's a scene that was leaked from Snow White where this guy has a sword to her neck and she's like this. The fucking meme I saw was this girl on Twitter was reenacting it, and then she's like, and then the guy pulls the sword away. He doesn't kill Snow White. And she's like, I swear to God, I'm telling you, watch it right now.
Front gate of RPD.
Melfic, what's up? Very welcome. Literally just started. Gurning, offer, no, yeah. Just like the acting choices, like even that's something even you know Nicolas Cage wouldn't have bloody done.
I'm at point K12.
Yeah, I'd for sure watch that.
Yes,
You know.
there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Or anything, to be honest, you know. I was gonna say, Brogan,
I'm headed toward the front
have
gate
you
of
ever played the game High on Life?
up there.
Because that is a game that I think would probably be up your alley. You can actually, there's movies in it that the game paid to have rights for, that you can watch the full movie in like a built-in cinema in the game, and there's a trophy that you get when you watch your first movie, when you sit down to begin your first movie, it says the trophy is like, that's right, we paid for the rights for you to watch the entire movie. Like, talk about breaking the rules and just ridiculous.
Red light.
I got it free with a PlayStation Plus like a month ago, 2 months ago. Well, not free, but you know, with a subscription. I think I'd really like that. It's a really funny game. Ah, that fucker of a dog that confused me there. That stuck in my head. Just that quote now. Kal-El, no.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
But yeah, I don't really know if Theus Resident Evil, what's up? Theus Resident, sorry. I don't really know how to, like, I'd love to help you out with the VA stuff, you know? But I don't really know where to begin. I don't really know where to look. I sent somebody a message like well over a year ago because they were looking for voice acting work for like a Resident Evil thing, and I sent them something like a kind of sample of like almost like an audition, like a 30-second thing, and then they were like, would really like a you know, anything at all sent by anyone. And like, they didn't get back to me at all, and I was a bit disappointed. I would have liked at least a reply, you know, but nothing. I was like, maybe they don't like me, I don't know. Madzo, welcome on in. Which zombie? The one that gets your ankles.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't really know where to begin. Like, just like,
I'm headed toward the front gate.
like if I could see things if I see something like, if I could see somebody, if I managed to see someone looking for actors and voice actors, I'd recommend you. But like, I never see anything like that, like advertised, you know. The Real Knot, welcome on in. What's up? Very, very welcome. We got a baby PB last night by 0.12. Shit, I don't put that split down. There we go.
Toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Get used to not getting feedback, yeah. So many submissions that responding to everyone would be too hard. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You know what I was really looking forward to? Do you remember that, what was it called, that, like, Before the Storm? Or after, I think it was Before the Storm? Resident Evil Before the Storm? It was like this kind of mod where you played as all the Outbreak characters, but it was like RE3 original engine, you know? Phantom Rocket, thank you so much for the sub. 4 months Prime. Shooter, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy!
Thank you. Very, very welcome. Thanks for the good luck with Nita, because we have slightly harder splits today. Slightly harder. But more accurate splits, which is good. It is the thought that counts, yeah. Come on. Yawn, yeah. Yawn is sick at this game. Me and him talk a lot about Hunk. Like nuances and... okay, he's 1 second ahead of me. But, man, I'm so close to drawing him, you know. It'd be cool to draw him. Yeah, the demo. I only watched people play the demo, but I was really looking forward to it. Because the guy who made it was like... he just disappeared, didn't he? For a really long time. Top 10. No, I saw that, yeah, on Neon A60. I saw you put that into the Discord. Well done, man. 60 is rough. It's just fucking rough. I never liked 60. I will go back to it, but like compared to 120, it's just odd. But do you find you have issues stair skating on 60? I just hate stair skating on 60. It's awful.
Red light.
Doom Eternal's so good. I haven't played it in a few days. I've been busy with this. Like, extremely busy with this. I bumped into the fucking wall. I thought I heard the dog coming up right behind me. This looks shit. Should I take it? I'll take it, whatever. You think? Basically because I'm like Irish. I mean, I tried to like once or twice I put myself out there and like didn't get a response. And I guess it was like, I don't know, maybe my ego was hurt or something like that. And I was like, ah, screw this, I'm not doing it. No, it's not for me. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're right. You definitely have a voice for it as well. You have the type of voice where if you heard it, you'd know it was you from a mile away. You just would.
Red light.
Oh, it's just so slow now. Let's see what I can do with this pace. Let's get serious. Yeah, like I suppose I shouldn't even try to do a voice. I should just like talk normally. Because I think in one of them, the Resident Evil one, I tried to do like a kind of villain Wesker kind of British thing, but it was kind of cringe. So maybe that was the real reason I didn't get the job. But there's always indie devs that looking for voices. Even if I wouldn't even be looking for money, to be honest. It would be just something for fun, you know. DSW, let's go, champ. What's up, Damo? Welcome on in, sir. Dog's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Fuck you. Let's go, champ.
Red light.
Ah, I got the aim glitch. Nice, I got that. Reset. Bullocks. Did you hear Brogan about the synopsis came out for the new Resident Evil movie by Zach Kreger, I think his name is, who made Barbarian, the new Resident Evil reboot. The synopsis basically is about a young courier who delivers a package to a kind of secluded hospital, and he gets stuck in the hospital while there's an outbreak in it, and he's trying to survive. That's just the general synopsis. And the director said he was most inspired by Resident Evil 7 for this story.
I'm at point K12.
And the only actor credited to being in the movie is this actor, like in his late 20s. I think his name is Austin something, and he was in The Walking Dead, believe it or not. But he was like he was like the kid's age. He was like a child in it. He was like, you know, Coral. He was that guy. He was that character's friend. So
I'm at point
crazy for someone to be in like two big zombie properties, you know.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
my extraction point.
And then go from there, yeah.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Yeah, maybe I was getting a bit ahead of myself there. I'm trying to do fucking voices. I'll refine my craft. The fact is why I wrote it. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, man. Oh my god. I love Barbarian. I saw it in the cinema when it came out and I was blown away by it. Like, it was the right level of horror and the right level of funny and goofy, you know? With the, you know, the old woman that's basically like, you know, it was just like woman with her tits out, like in the dark. Like, it was scary but funny too, you know?
I'm at point K12.
And what's his name? Justin Long was very good in it too. He was such a piece of shit and it was funny.
Extraction point.
Izzy, what's up?
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward
They
the
do
front
hurt.
gate of RPD.
Hurts every time.
Up there.
I watch it even if it's shit. Ah, yeah, like even the latest Resident Evil movie was awful, but we still memed around about it and watched it, you know.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, Barbarian was good. I thought maybe the funniest scene in the entire movie, I thought, was when Justin Long goes into the house. And it's after that girl and that guy get, like, abducted. So as a viewer, you know how dangerous it is to be in that house. And then he finds, like, the kind of secret door. Justin Long finds the secret door. And he's looking, and he's like, what? And then it just cuts, and he's back in the house with the laptop. And he's looking up square footage. like how much of a profit you can make off square footage. And then he goes back in the basement and he takes a fucking a measuring tape and he's going in with his back turned to the fucking place where you know something is in there, and he's like, look, he's going in backwards. We watched that in the cinema, and the cinema laughed so fucking hard at that scene. It was just genius, like brilliant comedy, like, because you know how much fucking, like, he has no idea how dangerous this situation is, but only the viewer knows.
Mr. Reaper, I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Is the Netflix one really? I can't. Oh, oh man, that Netflix one. Jeez, I forgot about that. I really liked Lance Reddick, so I was upset when it was shit. And I was especially upset when he died shortly after that, so. Damo Carlin, what's up, man? Nice to see you popping in between YouTube and Twitch. It's crazy, when you think of it, like just being able to stream on Twitch, YouTube at the same time. And Kick, if you're on Kick as well, I'm streaming on Kick. I just finding something like that in your house, I'd be gone, yeah. Like tunnels underground. And that's why it was called, like, the reason why it was called Barbarian is because the word barbarian is an anagram for Airbnb. They're just it's like the same letters as Airbnb, just jumbled around to make the word barbarian.
I'm at
Genius.
point K12.
I don't mind the series as long as you forget it's based on Resident Evil.
There's no keeping down the Grim
I will admit, the first like 2 episodes, I was pretty intrigued by it, you know, with them moving into this town, and the corruption kind of bubbling underneath, and one getting infected and all. But after that, it was just, oh man, the scene where the girl is singing like Katy Perry or something. It's like she's super hot, but she's like really weird. You know the girl I'm talking about? She's a villain in it, and she's like all this dancing and like the legs going up, but she's singing. It was so out of place, like. I heard that before, actually, yeah, about the volcano.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
How was it confirmed? I can't remember. What happened? How did they do it? How did they figure that out? Guyber, what's up? Which RE do I like the best? The games, do you mean? Or the movies? Because we're talking about the movies. If I were talking in the movies, I'd probably say my favourite Resident Evil movie would be the first Milla Jovovich one. Even though that is not at all accurate to the game. The original Resident Evil 2. I just think it was... again, it's a kind of product of its time, but I think it achieved so much. I think a close second is probably... I really enjoyed the original RE4.
Red light.
And then our RE3, the original RE3. I love those ones. My opinion on this game is a little bit weird because I don't feel like I don't feel like I play this game. I speedrun this game, so my opinion of it is kind of, I don't really see it the same way, That kind of crap, unfortunately. The MCA show. The MCA. Devil May Cry. I didn't even don't even think I saw a trailer for that.
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
They mentioned he died in the volcano, and you see the real Wesker dressed like him in 5.
Mr. Reaper.
Really?
I'm headed
So
toward
not
front
like
gate
the
of
you know, because
Pick you up
they
there.
did a thing where Lance Reddick was Wesker in that, didn't they? But wasn't he a clone of Wesker, wasn't he? Love to, because Claire OG is banging, yeah. Like, I grew up playing RE2 original and RE3 original. And RE1 as well. The original RE1. But if I were to kind of objectively say, like, what's the best Resident Evil game? Like, what's the best Resident Evil game?
I'm at point K12.
I'd probably say,
Info on my extraction.
like, on an objective level,
There's no keeping down the Grim
it's
Reaper.
very fucking hard to say.
Extraction point.
It all depends on your tastes, but I think Resident Evil 1 Remake
Gate of RPD.
might be the most, like, stellar Resident Evil game. Might be. But then again, I think our RE2 original is probably the most stellar game, to be honest. I think the winning reason why RE2 original is the best is because of the B scenarios. It feels like you're basically getting 4 games in one. You play as Leon A, then you play as Claire B, then you can play as Claire A, then Leon B. And then everything that you do in those scenarios affects the other scenario. And the game mostly, like, the scenarios mostly make sense. I would have said that this game probably would have been the best Resident Evil game ever made if they did a real proper job of the B scenarios. But they were just so sort of tacked on in this that it was like a last minute thing. Don't get me wrong, I like the B scenarios as a speed run, and I like having them in the game.
I'm headed
They add a little bit more to the game in this, but not at all like the original. The original expanded upon it, you know. In this, it kind of almost seems like it detracts from it a little bit. Oh, come on, man. Get the I always wanted to be Claire growing up. I always had like more of a crush on Jill in RE3, but then when this game came out, I was like, nah, Claire in this I have a major crush on.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Major crush on
There's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Claire in this.
My extraction point.
Something about her in this clicks with
I'm
me.
headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
I know my beard is back. Yeah. Honest to God, my beard was back in maybe a week. I had like a stubble, like a good stubble, after a week. RE5 Chevo. I know that's your soft spot, Davo. Ah man, you haven't seen Claire in this. If you know Claire in this, she's the type of girl where you'd be like, if you saw her in real life, you'd be like, that's a I won't even say it. You always say ma, don't you? That's a chef, ma. You'd say that to Sean or something, wouldn't you? And I'd be like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Oh, my fault. That was completely my fault. I do think they'll remake 5, but not for a long time. I think RE9 will come out, and then they'll probably release a different remake. Maybe it's called Veronica remake, or RE1 remake again.
I'm at point K12.
Because RE4 remake really hinted to a RE5 remake. It even had like the theme song to like the first mission in RE4 or something like that, didn't it?
Extraction point.
The end of it. Still have a major crush on Lady D. Step on. Oh, yeah.
Pick you up there.
I forgot about Lady D. Yeah. Yeah, Lady D is up there for me as well. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about her. Yeah, she's great. Something about her is very hot too. How did I not get bitten there? Like, if you're someone who's into the whole dominatrix thing, you'd really dig Lady D, wouldn't you?
Red light.
Although I was disappointed with how that character was handled in that game. Like, she was such a minor character in the end, and but it was advertised as like a really big character in the game. Would you give it over with this cream stuff, Brogan? Fucking hell. Because it was my friend, I sent it to Damo Carlo in the chat there. It was my other friend Sean sent me that Marlon Wayans clip talking to Shaq. I just thought it was so funny.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction.
Current RE0 is pretty jank. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit.
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
I don't know.
There.
I think it would kind of be a safer bet for Capcom to remake RE1 again and then make RE0 as a DLC. RE0 remake as a DLC. But have it at the same level of quality and like length as something like the Separate Ways DLC for RE4 remake. Now I know that would make a lot of purists really annoyed, but I don't know. I doubt that Capcom will recognize RE0 as a big like money maker. You know, I mean they could make any Resident Evil game, sure, and make money off it, but
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
like, is the juice worth the squeeze for RE0 remake? I don't know.
I'm headed toward the front
I
gate
could
of
be
RPD.
wrong, but
Pick you up there.
tall bitch. How tall are you? Oh, hang on. Didn't you say you're like 5'10", 5'11"? You're like, but I'm 6 foot flat, so like we'd be the same height almost. 5'11". Wow, that is tall.
I'm at point.
That's very tall for. I knew a girl that lived on my road. Lauren, her name was. She was 5'11", but in high heels, I was like.
I'm at point K12.
I felt like Ethan Winters looking at Lady D. Like.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction.
Don't even care which game. Silver Zeke, what's up? I don't know if I said hello to you. Sorry.
I'm headed toward the front
They
gate
make
of
next. I'm
RPD.
confident Capcom would be good. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they've had since Resident Evil 7, they've had a relatively good bloody run. Like since RE7, RE7's been a fantastic game. Put it back on the map. RE2 remake, amazing game. RE3 remake, slight misstep, but it was okay. It was all right, you know. At best, it was okay. Iadrix, what's up? Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Thanks for the 8 months. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. What is up? Black Mamba, what's up? What's up, Hugo? What's been going on? Thank you, Iadrix. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. You don't even have to do that. I do appreciate it. Welcome on in.
I'm at point.
And then I think RE Village.
Need info on my
I thought RE Village was a really good game.
There's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Had some problems with it, but thought it was a really good game. I thought Village was great. And then RE4 remake, I thought was a great game. I thought RE4 remake was great. Yeah, I had some trouble with the mechanics of the game. But I thought it was a great remake for like great for content and replayability. And the DLC was great too. So like since 2017, Resident Evil has been like almost 100% consistently knocking it pretty out of the park, you know. So the only thing I wouldn't say they knocked it out of the park in a way was RE3 remake. That's it. Sheena, what's up? Yeah, Hugo, anything happened in work after I left?
Red light.
Did Paul go mad at something, did he? I was kind of paranoid driving home. Because he was annoyed about something that I couldn't help him with. Nurses over in Limerick didn't bag something for him properly. Oh, nice, let's go. There was an impression that they should have bagged and they didn't. And I was paranoid that it was like lost by us somehow. But like I asked Daniela and Andre, and they were like, no, nothing else came. So I was like, right, nothing else came. So it's not their fault. Thank you, Iadrix, though. Heels to my sister's wedding and was wearing green. My dad called me Hulk. That's 6'4". Jesus. 5-inch heels, like.
I'm at point K12.
Yeah, my missus is like, I think she's 5'1" or 5'2", but in heels she's like 5'5", 5'6".
My extraction point.
So I tower over.
Reaper, I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up
3 doesn't exist. It's not that bad. I don't think 3 is that bad. The more you talk about 3, the less you like it. But I think it's an okay game. It's okay. At best, it's okay. I don't think it's terrible.
Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Sick of remakes, but fuck me, 2 and 4 have been great. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
RPD. Pick you up there.
Shot.
3 is definitely mid-game, but also somewhat infuriating to know how absolutely amazing 3. Yeah, absolutely. Like I always say about 3, like it needed to be, you know, all this talk at the moment about RE9 being somewhat like open world now. I mean, that's what they should have done with RE3 remake, to make that a truly great game. Because that was what they were going for with the original RE3, but the technical limitations at the time with the PS1 didn't allow them to do that. So like, kind of a transition between the original and the remake of Resident Evil 3 should have looked something more like that, where there was like a central hub at the train station or something, and you go off into the city at your own pace kind of thing, you know. And then Nemesis just pops up in unscripted areas, you know, that are scripted and unscripted areas, like. And then side missions with people, you know, like helping survivors. That was truly how they could have made a fantastic Resident Evil 3 remake. They really dropped the ball with that one. Yeah, as a remake, the fans were a little bit disappointed. I think the most unforgivable thing they did
Red light.
was actually showing us the clock tower and then not being able to go inside. Like, what? That was unforgivable. Let's go. Pretty good. John Leach, thank you for the sub. Get to the chopper. Just about 208 there, just about. Come on, be green. Nice, green splits, let's go. First one. I don't even remember what happened to my PB. No, I don't believe it, man. Fuck you. Oh, he's gonna lick me. Nothing I can do about this. When he does that, it's just, there's no escaping it. You can try and manip him. Fuck's sake. Really, the game did that to me on a good pace. It's just relentless. Sorry, I got a text off someone. 1 second. It's work related, fuck's sake. At this time, really. I'm gonna lose almost probably a second. I didn't lose that much time there, did I? Only lost 0.67. I messed up the shot as well there. It should have been a collateral, but no.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the
Open
front
world,
gate of
alright.
RPD. Pick you up there.
I don't know. I think it entirely depends on how it's executed, you know. Because Resident Evil is so experimental, I'd give it a go. Not saying that, like, you know, to be honest, I'd kind of prefer a Resident Evil game more so like this. Like in a kind of urban environment that's kind of claustrophobic. Give me 2 scenarios. I don't know why we can't just do this again, you know? Or something like this again.
Red light.
But I do understand that Resident Evil has been, like, forever so experimental and different. It's kind of its strength in a way, you know? Ah, that was my fault. Really? When RE4 remake came out, I quite enjoyed all the side stuff. Not that you call them like side missions, but they were kind of like bonus things you could do for the merchant. I enjoyed that stuff.
Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
I wouldn't mind if they expanded on things like that, you know. If they could at least give it a go and then shut people up about it, because a lot of people have been talking like for like the past 5 years. I was wondering, no splits, what the fuck happened? People have been talking like non-stop for years now.
Point K12.
Oh, mate, just make an open world Resident Evil game. Just do it, finally, just do it.
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
I almost feel like they should do it just to shut people up in a way.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
If it's good, if it's successful, maybe use it as a blueprint for another one, you know. I just kind of failed to see how it would be, you know, a horror game. Like the only other horror game that has, like that I've recently noticed that has kind of, that kind of does it well enough with open world elements is Evil Within 2. Have you ever played that? That kind of has an open world aspect to it. And it's still a horror game. It still manages to be horror. Even though I don't like, it's just not my taste. I don't really like Evil Within. Dynamite, what's up? I just didn't like the gameplay of the first one very much, and it was a bit kind of... I felt like it was trying to be the best of both worlds of Silent Hill and Resident Evil at the same time. I just thought it was...
I'm at
You know,
point
pick
K12.
one or the other, I don't know.
On my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down.
Yeah, I didn't like... I didn't really like Evil Within 1. But I have played Evil Within 2.
Headed toward the front gate of RPD.
And even though I still didn't like it, I was kind of intrigued and interested in what goes on in it, because you basically go to this other like world in like a machine or something. You're in like this, your consciousness, and then you're basically in an open world. Then you go where you want and talk to people and go to different parts of that world and other streams of consciousness. There's like a central hub, but then you go anywhere you want within that place, and then you travel to it, and you know the narrative kind of goes where you decide when these story beats happen and stuff. I was interested in that. Mark Bellini, what's up? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 25 months. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. What's been going on? Come to the shift boost there. What's up? Collector, Scuff, what's up? Welcome on in. Everything's good. Everything's going well. A little bit tired. It's my third. This is the first time I've done 3 streams in a row, like back to back each night. Like I did a stream yesterday and the day before.
No keeping down the Grim Reaper.
But thank you, Mark Bellini. Really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. You never have to do that. I got a baby PB yesterday by 0.12, and it was quite bad. But we actually finally have accurate splits now, so I'm happy about that. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. I feel like they do it similar to Evil Within 2. Yeah. Open world segment instead of one big open world. Yeah. Yeah, like semi-open world. Or if they had it kind of this, I know this kind of sounds like a joke, but if they had it kind of set up like a Souls game, like a FromSoft game, where it's like it's like, how do you describe that? It's like it's linear, but you can go where you want. It's kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. Whoa, that dog was funky there. Should be a 22 pass if I get free Bram here. Oh, really? Yeah, true. Yeah, I always thought that about Resident Evil 2. Like, Resident Evil 2 was an open world game within a police station. Hang on.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr.
Thank you.
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
Well, I hope it's fun to watch this at the moment because, like, to me, this is exciting. This is like one of the most exciting times to be playing Hunk, I find, because Arch is back and Arch is running it. I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd ever see Arch running this. And Jika-chan is back running it, of course. Jan is running it as well. He's 1 second ahead of me. Less than 1 second ahead of me, but
Need info on my extraction.
yeah, there's a bounty for Arch to get a 635. It's like it's a Bitcoin thing. There's a guy who's playing this called Cheeseburger.
Pick you up there.
He's Chinese. It's pretty exciting, and I'm playing it too. So it's pretty competitive, you know. Because in a way, like I know people want to see the full runs, and I do too. I miss Leon and Claire, but I kind of can't run those categories. I keep saying I'm like a broken record, but I can't run those categories because I'm looking at my son on the monitor here, and I sometimes have to go and feed him, but when I'm streaming. But you know, I think this won't last much longer. Like, he doesn't seem to need me as much in the night, He's 8 months now, so like, if I was on a run Leon A and I'm like 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in, and he needs me, then I have to go, and you know, it's basically rip run, you know. And I'm not doing that to my missus, you know. Oh, you just feed him every night now when I run Leon A. Fuck, like, what type of guy would I be then?
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I am planning on coming back to that. There's a lot I still want to do in this game. Like, I can probably see myself still running this game for another 5 years, honestly. I have like peaks and troughs with it. I kind of get a bit pissed off with it sometimes, but where I'm like, should I just retire from it and do something else? But then something always just gets me back playing it. I don't know what it is. So in a way, like, I'm grateful for the fact that I have to feed my son, because I never would have played these. I never would have played these short categories as intensely as this. So in a way, they're like forcing me to play these categories and get good at them, you know. Whereas I never would have done that, I think, if I didn't have a baby. Oh, man. Feel bad leaving Miles to have a look at after my... Yeah, I'm the same. Like, while I'm streaming, I'm looking at my phone constantly, and I'm feeling the vibration of like a text, just to see if anything is wrong. Like if my daughter is crying or something like that in the night, or something, you know. Like, you're just taking advantage of your partner then, you know, but just here you are sitting playing a video game while I raise the children. Like, Can't be like that. Would like to, but you can't, just can't. Have to be an adult about it. Always on the PlayStation, we can do whatever. Nice. What does she play? Like Astrobot? I know a guy in work said he bought Astrobot for his daughter. She's like 6, I think. Something like that.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Don't tell me you make her play Silent Hill 2 remake.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you
Now
up
this is called a mannequin, looks. And it's symbolism for James's sexual frustration. Like, Mom, can I just play Astrobot, please? Roblox and Minecraft. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Minecraft must be the best creation of all time for young gamers out there. That was made in 2011, wasn't it? 2011 that game came in.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Sometimes I can't wish it, I can't wait until my kids become adults so I can like show them all my favorite movies, and then they just shit on them. Nah, it is genius, yeah. The alpha back in college of Minecraft. That would have been like what? What year would that have been?
Red light.
Oh, look at this place. Still can't get green there. Oh, the same year. You were in college at 17 years old? Or is that just something you Brits say? Is that what you call school? Because I was in school at the age of 17. Like maybe in my final year of school or something.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Yeah, we're about the same age, aren't we? 30. I'll be 31 in July. It's coming around fast. Oh, really? $16. I think I finished school when I was like 17 or 18. I know I went to college at 18. I began college at when I was 18 years old. Pretty sure. In August. Because we're almost exactly the same age. Why are the splits not playing? I hope I just keep doing it. I don't need them sometimes. I'll laugh at this PBs without splits. Whoa, got a slight dog boost there. What is this run? Is that the secret? Just don't use splits in the PB easy. I can't even look at the pace. No idea what the pace is. You wank. Why? Do you think I look old or something? Or no, do you think I seem young? People are usually shocked to find out that I'm only 30. Some people think I'm like late 30s. I swear to God, or mid 30s. Especially when they find out I have kids. I have no idea what pace this is. If this is good or bad, I don't know. Yeah, this would be funny if I PB'd with no splits. Like, I'd be so pissed off. That wasn't the best line I took there, to be honest. I'm almost hoping the game kills me here. Whoa, that was close. Feels like a good pace. I thought you were older than me. Did I? Did I say that before? Gontapog, what's up? Welcome on in. Been since yesterday. Man, I have a funny feeling this is an amazing pace. Fucking great movement that was. Sorry, maybe I did that. This run is really good, I think. Right, gonna lock in now, guys. Give me a second here. Conducting business here. Ah, bad RNG, you prick. Ah, bad door too, kinda. Oh, you prick.
Front door's blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. Guys at the top. Just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, no, man. Really? Ah, fuck off. Alright. That was a good run until it wasn't. 404, what's up?
I'm at point K12.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Why did I always thought you were younger than me. I don't know.
Relax, Mr. Reaper.
Maybe that was a long time ago I said that.
Pick you up there.
Got it.
Throw by, yeah, well, you were almost right about that. I didn't do that door properly, to be honest with you. I should have tapped A one more time before going through the door. I was a bit brave there.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
It was a while back.
Guess there's
Women
no keeping
remember.
down the Grim Reaper.
They do, don't they?
My extraction point.
Stars, what's up?
Mr. Reaper, I'm headed toward the front gate of our
Yeah, you can imagine with the booty lick. Whenever the licker licks Hunk behind the mask, he's like, ah.
pick you up.
Ah.
Got it.
No, don't do it. I should say that the next time the licker is chasing me, like right behind me. No, don't do it. No. No. You know that video? Nighthawk. Nearer to 40 than 30, really. That is better than 50.
Red light.
I was shocked to hear that Limmy was 50. You know Limmy, the streamer? He's pure stealing other people's patter. Oh, really? 39? No way. Jeez, he hit the jackpot with you. Getting someone that much younger than him.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my
Like, you know what they say about men and women, like, if you want to have kids and all, you know, if you want to get away with not having kids for a long time,
I'm headed toward the
get a much younger girl,
pick you up there.
younger woman. Which I never really understood that, to be honest. Like I've been with my missus is 2 years older than me. She's 33. No, actually, she's 34. Sorry, she's 34, and I'd be 31. No, she's 33. Yeah, she's 33. Sorry.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
He's stuck with you.
Extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you
Anyone
up there.
younger than you. Even if it's like a month. Why? It's like a psychological thing, is it? Like you're just a baby. Yeah, sometimes when someone's like only a month older than me, I'm like, damn, you must be so wise. You know?
I'm at point K12.
And then when, I know what you mean, like when they're like a month younger than you,
Down the Grim Reaper.
you're like that Principal Skinner meme, like looking down at them like that.
Relax, Mr.
Peasant.
Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Don't know what it is, like,
Pick you up there.
Got it.
oh, come on.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Pinky is starting to get a bit sore. No speed. Nice. No, no, how did you do that? He just spun. I'm like that with my kids. I kind of worry about. I know my son is only 8 months, but my daughter is 3. She's going to be 3 in 3 weeks. And I try and
Need info on my extraction.
I try and make time for both of them. You know, I don't always like
My extraction point.
want to lump them both in together. I want to spend time with both of them respectively. You know.
Pick you up there.
Got it.
Because I read that that's a good thing to do with siblings. Because I didn't I was an only child, so I don't really know what it's like to have a brother or sister. So I try and do both. I'd be with both of them, and then I go off with my daughter and do something. I go to like to the playground or to the shop or something with her. And then with my son Jack, like I'll just have him like I don't know.
Info on my extraction.
I'll be sitting with him at the table,
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
or I'll bring him to my parents' house,
Extraction point.
and I'll just be playing with him on the floor.
Mr. Reaper.
You know, away from Amelia. You know.
RPD.
I like to do that to kind of, it's good to spend one-on-one time with them. Because sometimes I look at my daughter and I'm like, I wonder what
I'm at point
bad
K12.
things she's going to inherit from me. You know what I mean? All like the,
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
you know, I don't know, like some negative personality trait that, you know,
Headed toward the front
she
gate of
gets off me or something.
Pick you up there.
Or one of her parents, you know. 'Cause it's kind of, when you're around kids, you're trying to be your best self, and sometimes that's the problem. You're kind of not yourself.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my
Okay,
extraction.
12.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
This one is really killing me tonight. That was a good one earlier. I just feel a little bit. My execution was not good with that door. Try to just teach her right, but let her be her weird self as much as possible. She's right. She's a right fucking nerd, and I love it.
I'm at
Yeah,
point
that's what you
K12.
want, you know.
Need info on my extraction.
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Grim Reaper.
There's a scene in it where
Mr. Reaper.
I always think of this scene for some reason. It just pops in my head when I think of this stuff. Like, you remember, I think it was season 2, where Jesse gets a girlfriend, and it's like that girl who's like the girl who plays Jessica Jones from Marvel. She's kind of like a goth girl, and she's a drug addict. but her dad is super such a control freak, super protective, needs to know everything about what she's doing. Like, he's just kind of an obnoxious father, but clearly he cares so much about his daughter. And then she relapses, and she ODs. And then that father, before that happens, her father goes to the bar, and just by like almost like Pulp Fiction, like divine intervention, Walter White walks into the bar, and they sit down next to each other, and they're looking at the TV, and they're like, on the news, it's like they found water on Mars or something like that. And then he starts talking to Walter White at the bar, and Walter White doesn't even know who he is. He doesn't even know that it's the father of the girl that's fucking costing him loads of money, basically, you know, or screwing with him because she's taking Jesse away from him. And then he's like, they start talking about their kids, and he's like, I have two. And he's like, the other guy's like, I have one. She's like, I have a daughter. She's like 20s. And he's like, they're talking about all the ways that, like, they're talking about how difficult they are, and how, like, you try and talk sense to them and they just won't listen. And the guy says to Walter White, he just says this one thing that stuck with me. He's like, they are who they are. And like, Walter White looks at him and he's like, I think he's like, they are. He says something like that. He's like, they are who they are. Like, in a way, you can't change them. They will always be who they will always be, you know. I kind of like that scene, you know. They are who they are. Like, they'll inherit the things that they'll inherit, you know. They'll inherit the good things that they'll inherit, and they'll inherit the bad things that they inherit. And there's not much control you can have over a lot of this stuff, you know. Yeah, you can try and teach them good values and manners and principles, but like, at the end of the day, they are who they fucking are, and there's not much change in that. It's like, it's their life, not yours. They're experiencing it for themselves. They take ownership of their life. They're gonna have a life that will be different to yours, you know. Let's try and change who they are deep down, yeah. Teach them right and wrong and some fucking manners, and you're grand, yeah. That's the thing. Because I would be worrying sometimes over every now and then, like, thinking like, am I doing enough? You know, am I actually doing enough? Is teaching them right and wrong and teaching them manners and all the rest of it enough? I sometimes worry a bit too much about this stuff. But yeah, I sometimes think about that scene, that line in Breaking Bad. They are who they are. Ever so polite, yeah, really. My daughter is like that too. She'll shock us, honestly. Like, she's 2 years old, right? And like, I came home from work like a few months ago, right? And my daughter Amelia was like, she has like a kind of toy kitchen. She loves it. I come in and she always gives me a cup of tea, you know, or a cup of coffee, like a cup she gives me, and she's like a spoon in it, and she's doing that. And I come in and I'm trying to, you know, the way kids don't really like you talking to the other parent because they want the attention. She comes in and she's like, come on in, daddy. And she takes my hand and sits me down. And she's like, she gives my Mrs. Grace, her name is, she gives my missus a cup of tea. And as she's giving it to her, she looks at me and she goes, don't worry, daddy. I'll get you one now. Like, don't worry. I never, like, you know, never taught her how to say that. Like, it's just, she just said it, you know. Don't worry, daddy. I'll make you one too. There's no way you don't teach your kids this stuff. They just learn it. You don't even realize they're listening to you. And they just kind of learn by osmosis because they're doing so much listening over such a long period of time. They just pick up these things.
I'm at point K12.
Don't worry, Daddy.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper.
Yeah, kids
I'm
are.
headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Kids can be little demons, but they can really be amazing little creatures too. Sorry, I know I keep. I'm probably boring people so much talking about my. I don't know. I always just get onto talking about kids, but it's all. It's a lot. It's most of my life now. You know, it's.
I'm at point K12.
You know the way it can kind of be a bit irritating. People only talk about their fucking kids. I'm basically that guy, but I kind of understand that side now. Like, all I have is my kids now. I just live with my kids, and that's my life, and I work, and that's it. So I don't really have much else to talk about, other than Carl Jobs versus fucking Billy Mitchell from the other day. But yeah. One said to another mum, her kid was running in the wood bit, and getting a mess and shit. And she said she needs to be careful because my mummy would worry ever so much. I think you told me about this, didn't you? Did you tell me this already? Fucking ever so much.
This is Nighthawk.
I'm at point K12.
Yeah, and it just makes you wonder, like, where did they learn that?
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Where did they learn to form that kind of sentence? Like,
Reaper. I'm headed toward
where did it come from? And it has to have come from their parents. She needs to be careful because mummy would worry ever so much. Ever so much. Sounds like someone from like a child from The Crown and like the royals. Ever so much, mummy. And sometimes my son Jack pulls Amelia's hair and hurts her, and I have to explain to Amelia. I was like, look, Jack's only a baby. He's like, he doesn't understand,
Red light.
so we can't really be angry at him. He won't learn like this. And she's like, so I'm basically just like, take the pain and shut up. You know? Toughen up. You're a bigger sister. Oh, it's got like 2 weird dog boosts there. What made the door kind of strange. Oh, I got blocked a bit, bastard. That's actually still a good pace. Definitely doesn't get it from Miles, really. Oh, water. Yeah, I say water as well. No, I don't believe this. This game is having a fucking field day with me today. I did nothing to deserve that. Yeah, I'm like that too. Like, I won't say, like, if I ask someone, I'll be like, Amelia, pass me that. I'll say, pass me that. And then my missus will be like, don't say that. It's that. And like,
I'm at point K12.
because yeah, the kid needs to understand that that's how it's actually pronounced, you know.
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
That.
My extraction point.
Yeah.
Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you
Pass
up
me
there.
that.
Shut.
Sometimes I get a bit irritated by it though. I'm like, come on, like, you're just stifling my speech. I'm just trying to say something here. It's not what, it's pardon. Yeah, my missus says pardon as well, but Amelia she doesn't say that. She doesn't even say what though. She just kind of looks at you and then repeats herself, or like, your mum with stuff like that. You have etiquette.
Red light.
Ah, why couldn't I get that shift boost, man? Come on. Kinda not the best drawbridge, but I'll take it. Be alright with a free brand, maybe. Nice. It's actually pretty good. Right, let's lock in now, guys. Let's go. Let's get this PB. What? What? .208. This is world record pace.
Look at the fucking pace!
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Gotta make sure to save that gold. What's this? So, yeah, look at that's a monster gold. Monster gold. Look at that, man. Nice. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, buddy.
Green light.
Let's go. Yeah, it's my best pace ever of all time, for sure. This is world record pace. Don't block me. Nice.
Green light.
What the hell, Hunk? You're late for extraction.
Front door blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. Guys at the just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
No, it's over. Oh, man. I don't believe that. I fucking hate this game. That was my best pace of all time. Oh, he wouldn't come over to me, Finn. Oh, fuck this, man. That was my best pace of all time, hands down. Look at those splits, man. I don't know what the liquor was doing. That was the best pace I've ever had in my life with this category. I still can't... Man. I'm actually still on a decent bloody pace. Like a high 30s pace after all this shit. That was Jika-chan Ferretto kind of standard, that was. That was the best pace I've ever seen me do. I don't even understand how I did it. I have to look over how I did it. It was fucking amazing. Unbelievable place that was. Like, will I ever get that pace again? I'm probably like three or 4 seconds in the red now with the next split. I bumped into the wall. I've checked out mentally with this one now.
Red light.
It's over. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even lose that much time. Like, this is still a great pay, like a great run generally. Like, I appreciate you not talking on a pace like this. This was I was actually starting to get a little bit nervous. I fucked up that a little bit. My heart was starting to race a little bit in the middle there. It wasn't nice. Sidestep was the shit, but it's fine. Yeah, that was an incredible pace, man. That was godlike. Look, fuck it, 39 with, like, that's crazy to be able to get a 39 with all that. A liquor slash, and I was basically standing there having a conversation with Mr. Rex. Like, right, see you now. It's fucking crazy standing there. And then I messed up a sidestep here and there after I kind of mentally checked out. Like. Even yours was. You imagine that was world record and we were talking about like kids. Just me and you, no one else in the chat. The most legendary speedrun. Hang on a minute. I want to save these. Save that. Yeah, save that. There is something else I want to do. I want to put the current pace as hundreds. Yeah, because I want to see exactly what the pace is, like to the millisecond. I'm just having trouble with that liquor for some reason today. It was pretty good yesterday, but yeah, I'll have to go back over and have a look at that. I have to timestamp that. The splits was 4-3-2. That's easy to remember. Yeah, that was literally world record pace. That was world record, pretty much world record pace until I got slashed by the liquor there. And that's one of the most pivotal points in the room, to be honest. That liquor needs to behave himself. Old runs back the other day and got tempted, but fuck that, too rusty. Honestly, like, I find with speedrunning, if you take a big break and then you go back to it, I find you actually surprise yourself with how, like, not bad you are.
I'm at point K12.
Like, you do surprise yourself, I find. But you start running it and you're like, this is gonna be hilarious, and you're like, I'm only what, like 5 seconds in the red here, 4 seconds in the red. I'm like, not too bad. Like, I just need to de-rust a little bit more and back in the saddle. Chrono switch, yeah, that could be good actually. That could actually be good. Yeah, I saw it. I mean, now after Silent Hill 2 remake, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe they could be making good games now. I don't know. It looks like a kind of Dead Spacey thing, doesn't it? Posture check. Wardy Cabaret. What's up? Oh, stop, Rogan. That guy the actor who played James Sunderland, just what a job he bloody did with that, like, and everybody in that game, but him especially. Like, I actually think James Sunderland in the original, like, if you were looking at that performance as an actor, it must have been such a fine line for him to portray that character as not just playing, walking the line of not being too goofy and funny and not being too just insufferably depressing, you know what I mean? He just played it perfect. He was pitch perfect for that role. I thought he did an amazing job there. The scene in the end when he's sitting in the car is just is heartbreaking, and it's just so real and like earnest. You probably never see that type of acting from a video game again. Like, Incredible job he did. And like, not the shit on the acting chops of, you know, the actors in these Resident Evil games, but like the material that the actors in these games get, I will admit, is not on the same level of like nuance with like, you know, emotion and, you know, themes and, you know, just trauma, you know. Like Silent Hill has a lot more of that stuff where the actor can sink their teeth into that kind of material, but you'll never see an actor do that with Resident Evil type stuff, you know.
Pick you up there.
So natural, yeah. I was hoping he would win the award. Yeah, and he didn't he? They gave it to someone else. I was rooting for him as well. It's a little bit frustrating. It's a little bit frustrating how even still,
Guess there's no keeping down the grim
like the survival horror genre is still somewhat kind of niche in that regard.
Mr. Reaper.
I find that it's never really given like the mainstream recognition, and I think it kind of should in parts, you know. I mean, the voice acting in that, I really appreciate the really fucking fantastic ones. Yeah, he didn't even win any awards, I don't think either. I think he won a few smaller things, but when it came to the big awards, he just got a nomination.
Guess there's no keeping down the grim
But still, like, you know, to focus on the good of it, like, he's probably going to get a lot of work from that now, you know.
I'm headed toward the front gate of our
Like, he's probably like, he was. I read into him a bit, and he was a bit of a jobbing actor, you know, a struggling actor. And man, like, he's probably going to get some good roles for a few years after that, you know. He might get some good work.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my
Yeah, not getting nominated is an achievement in and of itself, you know. Like, there's so many games out there. It's like same with the Oscars. Like, it's a big deal to be nominated for an Oscar, you know, because there's only 5 people in that category that can get it, you know, that can get a nomination. You want to get nominated for something? That's a goal. Keep it as a goal, for sure.
I'm at point K12.
Never say never. Wish they did awards for speedrunning.
I'm at point
Like
K12.
the speedrun awards.
Need info on my
You know, like,
Guess there's no keeping down the grim
not just the world record. You get a trophy. You get an award for all the work you did this year. Who's the speedrunner of the year for Resident Evil 2 remake? Just get nominated would really cement that I'm already what I yeah, because it's like it's a stamp of approval. A nomination is like, look, you did a good job. You're at this level. We recognize your hard work. Great job.
I'm headed
Like
toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Bustin' Jeeber. Don't know who that is. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, like it would be cool if all the mods could look at like you know, look every like year, like at like New Year or something. Look back at the year and have like a kind of make like a spreadsheet or like some sort of
I'm headed toward the front gate of
catalog of
Pick you up there.
everything that this like every speedrunner has done in that respective game, you know. Like this person did this person got like 20 records in this year, or some person, you know, did the unthinkable, finally got that 632 run in Hunk, you know. It did the impossible, you know, and then make nominations, you know, and have it like a show or something. And that'd be kind of cool, right? I feel as if people would like that. And then don't have it like as a vote, you know, because then, you know, because then it would be like kind of don't have it like, because, you know, it would be kind of biased that way. The biggest streamer would probably get the awards because they'd have all the votes, and, you know, like it would be it should be voted among the mods, you know. That's why I like when people make an event of it. Sneed did one back. Oh yeah, yeah. That was like nearly 6 months ago now. She did a Claire A tournament. I came third in it. out of 12 players. And I don't really like the Claire run, but I did a lot of work with that run. Like in the finals, I was going up against Mondo, Ferretto, and Frick. Like it was rough. I was happy just to be in the finals, not to have like false humility, but like honest to God, I was really happy to be third place in that. Because I would not call myself a Claire specialist at all. Although I did put in a lot of work and homework into the run to do a good job of that in that tournament. But Sneevil did it. Honestly, I said it once. I said it a few times, and I'll say it again. Sneevil that time, she put on I think the best, most professional speedrun tournament I've ever been a part of. Like all the transitions, and she had interviews and intervals in between. What's that guy's name? He's basically like a comedian. Then she'd get people in to do, commentary over the runs to explain what's happening, and then just keeping the vibe going, making it never boring to watch.
I'm at point K12.
Charisma, that's it. Yeah, that's his name. Sorry, I forgot. Really nice guy. I feel embarrassed that I forgot his name. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. Yeah, I just wish she did more of it. Like, she kind of... I know she takes breaks, and that's absolutely fine, but... That just goes to show how good she is. Like, you really miss her when she's not here. It's like, it feels weird when she's not streaming. Like, you best believe it, like, when the next Resident Evil game comes out, give it, like, 2 months or something, she'll be hosting, like, a huge speedrun event for that game. Yeah, that was an incredible tournament, honestly. Pablo, what's up? Very welcome. Man, Pablo, I got a pace that was the best pace I've ever gotten in my whole life.
Red light.
I was 1.3 in the green. That was 34 pace easy. Ah, fuck. And then I had more time save later on. Like, who knows what could have happened there. Ah, the dog really found me there, really. I was trying to... confuse it. Yeah, like, she takes these breaks, she does, where she, like, she comes back after a fair few months and then just whacks out the streams. And then she goes off and takes a break then. And comes back again and whacks out loads of streams. But every time she comes back, it's as if she never left. Like, everybody always shows up, and it's like her community is great too. Like, they always come back to her,
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
That's how I kind of feel as well. I'd be shocked sometimes. I don't like. I didn't stream like for the whole month of December, and I came back in January. I think one of those months, or November maybe, or something like that. Maybe one stream. I came back and it was as if nothing changed. That's the real kind of beauty of Twitch, and you guys, I was thinking in my car on the way to work today that, like, from the years 2020 to 2022, they were the golden years of Twitch, and it'll probably never be the same, because that was when COVID hit and everybody had to stay at home and watch streams or stream themselves. Like that was the golden era of Twitch.
I'm at point K12. Need info
Like,
on my
it'll never get like that ever again.
my extraction point.
I miss those days. Like, I'd be like, back then, March 2020, I just streamed full time. 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. Like, why shouldn't I? Like, I had nothing else to do. I couldn't go anywhere. It was great. And everybody was at home watching. Like, it was great. And all I was doing was watching streams and movies and stuff. And talking to my girlfriend on the phone.
Red light.
Like, An amazing time to be a streamer, that was. Yeah, COVID was like, it was. We were talking about it yesterday. Like, COVID was like just this great reset for some people, you know.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no
But I
keeping
focus
down
on
the
other
grim
shit now.
My extraction point.
Yeah, Twitch always brings you back, doesn't it?
gate of RPD.
Great memories of COVID too. Well, a lot of other people got depressed about it. Yeah, and like, you know, obviously like COVID was an objectively terrible thing to happen to the world, you know.
I'm at point K12.
But there were certain niches of people that just, certain groups of people that kind of excelled because of it, you know. I think it taught the world a lesson that we don't always have to physically be somewhere to be working. Like, a lot of people work from home now. They realize they can just work from home. Oh, that was super slow. Why couldn't you do that better? Yeah, I miss those days. I really do, you know. Like, I got partnered
Red light.
in the... Oh, this is really slow. I got partnered in that time frame. It gives me really good RNG on a bad pace. Well, at least I made it though. Loved lockdown. 2 months with Miles home, just the three of us was grand. Like, when you think of it like in those terms, it's great. Like, it was great.
Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction.
I don't want to keep saying, you know, it sounds like I didn't, like, I know millions of people died, like, you know, because of the infection. But, infection, or was a zombie outbreak, but like, it was great for me. Like, it was suiting me down to the ground.
Need info on my extraction.
Speaking of infection, did you see that 28 years later has a new trailer dropping tomorrow? I'm so hyped for that movie. I actually don't want to watch the trailer. Like, so hyped for that fucking film, you've no idea. Like, oh, every time I think of it, I'm just like, oh, please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Oh. It was awful, but the home situation, but yeah.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping
Watch
down
anyway,
the Grim
avoid
Reaper.
everything. Yeah, it's it. I struggle not to watch them because I kind of find that trailers...
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
This might be a weird thing to say, but I find trailers can kind of be a weird art form in and of themselves. Like the trailer for 28 Years Later, the last one we got, that was fucking like, that makes you feel something. That just makes you feel something that you might not feel if the movie sucks, you know. I kind of love a good trailer. A trailer that fucking gets you pumped for it. It's not that often. Like, I hate the way with trailers where they do this thing where they'll show like a big, like, the first like 3 seconds, like, and then it's like quiet, and then it'll be like, and then they'll show like Tom Cruise, like, you know, glaring at something, and he's like, we gotta come back, and they'd be like, you know, he'd be like, and then it shows another character walking in, and then it's like a stunt, you know, and then it's like, it says like a one-liner, and then it'll introduce like the villain or the conflict, and they'll say something cheesy like a cliched line, and then it's like dun, 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 dun. And then you know it's the most cliched part of the trailer, where a song kicks in, a famous song that's remixed for the trailer, and there's like dun 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 dun, and then the title, you know, whatever, and then after it, it's like Tom Cruise will be like, we gotta save the world. Then the last fucking the craziest stunt that he does, a snippet of it, like whoa, and then it's over. Like that's what a lot of most trailers. That's the blueprint for most trailers. But that 28 years trailer, that did not follow that at all, and I loved it about it. I love that about it. It played fucking Teletubbies in the beginning, like such a disturbing thing to show, you know. Just because Teletubbies itself is kind of weird and scary, but it's a sign of the times, of like, you know, late 90s, early 90s when the first film came out, and it kind of makes you think, God, Teletubbies, what happened to the fucking children like in this sequel, you know? And then it fast forwards, and it plays that it doesn't play a song. It plays that thing that they play in the army, like the training the SAS soldiers, of that poem that breaks soldiers down, and it gets louder and louder and louder, and the actor from like the 1920s is screaming it, and it's not showing you much at all. You don't know what the hell it's about. Like, it did not, and then it showed you that zombie that looked like Cillian Murphy, and then that spread like wildfire, and everyone's like, oh no, Cillian Murphy's a zombie. And then it made people go, no, he's not a zombie, he's not a zombie. Like, that trailer, I thought was perfection. That was an art form, that fucking trailer. The new Doom, the Dark Ages now talk about a trailer. Oh my god, what a fucking trailer.
I'm at point K12.
But no, I get it. Yeah, like obviously that, like the Doom, the Dark Ages trailer did spoil, like, I'll say 2 things in it that was like, oh wow. But yeah, I won't say what it is. Oh yeah, I know. Trailers do spoil shit, but this 28 years trailer does not spoil anything at all. I really do think it's a perfect trailer. And I'm kind of hesitant on watching this new trailer tomorrow.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
She's only 11:15.
Relax, Mr. Reaper.
I mean, yeah, I hope so, of course, yeah.
You up there.
But like, it doesn't show anything. It just shows like snippets and images and things of people like running from things. But it shows like the world that they're in, you know, like there's no dialogue in the trailer at all. Like, there's basically no dialogue at all. Or so up my alley. Something about Asian horror. You're probably going to be a lot into Silent Hill F then, right? Have you seen the... You haven't... Oh, you don't watch trailers, but I watched the trailer for that. That looks really good. The latest trailer. I think it does look good. When I first... I saw it first. I saw like parts of that trailer first, and then I got disturbed and couldn't watch the rest of it. I was like, man, it doesn't look great. Then I actually sat down and properly watched the trailer. And I was like, no, actually, I was wrong. This actually does look pretty good. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, I skipped a few messages there. I don't want to. I don't. Again, I know if you're a bit of a, you know, if you're tough on spoilers, but I kind of like where that game seems to be headed with like
Red light.
the kind of human condition in that one. You know, kind of similarly to how Silent Hill 2 was done. You know. follows a completely different character in a completely different situation. Mursika, welcome on in. Why are so many people running Hunk?
I'm at point K12.
Good question. I don't really know why. I mean, Orchard's running it because there's a bounty for him to get a 635, and the bounty is like some Bitcoin thing. I'm dangerously close to that myself now, but I'm running it because I got the record for 60. I got the record recently for Hunk 60, so I wanted to play my hand at Hunk 120. And I don't have the time to be running the long ones at the moment. Jan is running it too. He's like a second ahead of me. He was streaming last night. There's a new guy, relatively new guy called Cheeseburger running it as well. But yeah, it's an exciting time. Looks really good, but I only has melee combat. Yeah. Only has melee combat. Well, that kind of makes sense because of the character you're playing as, right? Because I mean, you know, Silent Hill isn't really known for its gunplay, you know. Even though I would lean more towards liking how the weapons felt in Silent Hill 2 remake.
Red light.
Whoa! Fucking dog boost there was so mad. It pushed me away from the door at one stage. So still a great pace. I've only played it's funny when you say FF, you think Final Fantasy. I read it as Final Fantasy. But I've only played Fatal Frame 1 and 2, I think. I didn't finish any of them, but I liked them. Don't get me wrong.
Green light.
Green, nice. You're really good at. It's a fucking scary game though. Like, it's having to point the camera, like, it's a great concept using the camera as a weapon. Like your only weapon basically. Don't do it. Come on.
Look at the fucking pace!
Let's go. What god is that? Bit slow. Tiny bit slow. I should have shot a bit later there. Like, I probably lost like 0.3 or something there. I don't know. I don't know. free.
City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh. Let's go. Fuck. Oh. Ah. Why was that the zombie at the staircase was so up my ass there? I had to take it super wide. That was my fault, that was my fault, that was my fault. I can still PB. Fuck, it was my fault with the Ivy. Shot too early. Shot a bit, like the first Ivy started moving so early, so I was like, just do it early myself. I think I can PB. I think I can get a 35 with this. I think. I just gotta play really well now. God, that Ivy put it in jeopardy now. Get in there, Hunk. Come on. Don't block me, please. Ah, it sucked. No, it blocked me. Fuck it. Oh, I'm fucking up here. I'm getting so annoyed. Fuck you, game. Oh, fuck. I just got so annoyed. Like, what the fuck is the game doing blocking me everywhere? Like, fuck that, man. The zombies blocked me. The liquor blocked me. Fucking unreal, man. Kinda needed the game to be alright to me there. At least I got another gold. What am I doing with the splits? I'm so annoyed I just fucking exited the splits there. Sorry about that. Fucking unbelievable, man. Like, great pace again. It's my second good pace tonight. Bastard. Broken. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. Was a good run, but as Neo would say.
I've never seen anyone move that fast.
Wasn't fast enough.
I'm at
Thank
point
you.
K12. Need info on my
It was my fault with the Ivy though. I shot. See, the Ivy moved early, so I thought it was a bit strange. So I shot early. I shouldn't have shot early. There's a time when you shoot, no matter what. I kind of panicked a little bit, and I got trolled hard with the zombie on the staircase. He just was. I had to take the widest line around him. He would have got me, like. And then look at Mr. X, and the other zombie nearly got me because I had to take it so wide, like. Strange to see that.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
It's such a rush though. Like, we're getting into the main hall, being like 0.6 in the green or something, here in that green light. Oh my fucking! I'm like, yeah, it's just. I'm a junkie for this stuff. I love that feeling. You won't say what? I don't get it. What are you saying?
I'm at point K12.
Never mind. I'm not going. Where are you gonna tease me?
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of our...
Is it like I really appreciate it or something like that? Is it? Bo is always slagging me over that. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. That's me doing an impression of Bo, doing an impression of me. I really appreciate it.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
It's a long ago.
Extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of
I still don't get it. I don't.
you up there.
I'll probably get it when you say it. I don't know. Thank you, though, Rogan. Thank you so much. Ah. Where'd he go? You don't have to thank me, but you're welcome. Is that what I said? No way. No. Hang on, why do I not get this? My IQ goes low when I'm playing this game. I struggle to understand things. Someone said that to you. Did they? When you turned off host notifications, when you turned host notifications off. Oh, now I get you. Yeah.
I'm at point K12.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, someone just coming in saying, "I hosted you, bro. Just letting you know, you're welcome." Yeah. Jesus, you have some memory. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's bring it all back. Pelagius, what's up? I lost 2 great runs today to midway through RPD. Tails got banned for taking the piss out of it. I banned him, did I?
I'm
At the
point
time.
K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no
Did I?
keeping down the Grim Reaper.
I don't remember ever banning Tails.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed
By
toward
me?
the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Because he's not banned at the moment. It must have been just like a fucking mess band. Or a mess, like just messing with him or something at the time. Off Twitch. Did he?
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Well, he's on. I did see him go live recently. But you mean at the time he got banned?
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
3 or 4 years ago, right? I can't remember him getting banned. I'm not surprised. You know him, like, just has to be so fucking edgy. I have not spoken to him in. Oh man, must be close to a year. I didn't have like a falling out with him or anything like that. He just stopped turning up.
There's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
I don't see him anyway.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Oh, come on, Misty.
I'm at point
The things he used to say though, like he got away with so much, didn't he? Like,
Guess there's no keeping
he used to really just grind the gears of people, didn't he?
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward
Like the
the front
stories
gate
you
of
could talk about
RPD. Pick you up there.
regarding him. Don't even want to get into it. But, yeah. You know, my girlfriend didn't like him. Like, still doesn't like him. Because she used to be in my chat, right? And, you know the way my chat used to just hop off like crazy. I wouldn't see every message. I genuinely wouldn't, especially when I'm speedrunning. And she was in the chat. And her name was Potter Pal. And she said something like, good luck or whatever like that. Like, just something completely fucking innocuous, you know? And, Tails just wrote to her. Just, like, wrote to her and says, like, eat a shoe.
I'm at point K12.
And she, like, puts an emote, like,
on my extraction.
Guess there's
eat
no
a
keeping
shoe.
down the Grim Reaper.
What the fuck is going on with his head, like?
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed
And she
toward
told me when I went off, I was like, Tails told me to eat a shoe. And then I went back on it and I was like, I found it. He fucking told me. Now, he didn't know it was my girlfriend, but he just, that's how he was. Like, he was just a fucking cowboy. He just was like popping off at everybody, just insulting them. Like major keyboard warrior. Like, fucking, he was like on his, he was sitting there all day giving it loads, I'd say, just trolling. No, he didn't know who she was. No, but she was like, Tails fucking told me to eat a shoe.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Gonna have to. Oh, sorry, Zeke.
Keeping down the Grim Reaper.
No problem at all, man. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate you showing up, man.
Reaper. I'm headed
Sorry I couldn't get the PB for you, but
pick you up there.
you know this game. I did a good job there with that room, but not quite good enough. I'll try again. That PB's coming. I don't even need that much for the PB. Like I can. Like I was well in the green there. Like, it was looking good. Like. Thank you once again, man. Really do appreciate you, as always. What time is it there? It's only 11:30.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
Come on, game.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, this is such a kind of nostalgic stream for me.
Mr. Reaper.
Talking about the old days, the old times, good old days.
Pick you up there.
Got it.
It's mad how things change for everybody, you know. It really is. Like you only realise how far you've come until you look back, you know.
I'm at point K12.
And in the grand scheme, it wasn't even all that bloody long ago.
Guess there's no
When you
keeping
think
down
about
the
it.
Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Like I started on Twitch in 2018, August of 2018, and man, it was just an unreal experience. Fuck me, I was annoyed. Oh yeah, you're cringe. Like no, I mean like in general, like when you look back at your stuff, like oh god, you just can't look at it. Like I because of the whole Twitch thing. Remember the what was it, like a few months ago they put up this like 100-hour cap of highlights or whatever,
Red light.
clips. So it forced me to go back and like look at clips to try and save them, to upload everything to my YouTube to kind of just save it, you know. And I looked at some clips and I was just horrified. Oh. Like I was so, looking back at those, I was like, I could clearly see I was insecure, and I just was so desperate for people to like me, you know, back in like 2018, 2019. Just so desperate for people to fucking like me, you know. So it mattered so much to me to be liked by people on Twitch, you know. Really, it was fucking pathetic.
I'm at point
Someone would come into the chat
Need info on my extraction.
that I'd never spoken to before, and I'd be, "Hi, how are you doing? Oh, would you like a cup of tea? Oh, I gotta fill you in. This is what's happened. Oh," and you know, on one hand, it's good to be like that, to be, you know, to kind of grow as a streamer. But God, talk about being over the top.
No keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed
Like if I went into a stream and someone was like that, I kind of feel a bit uncomfortable almost, you know, because I'd be like, why are they zoning in on me? Why are they kind of not leaving me alone here? You know, I just want to chill and watch a stream, watch what you're doing, you know, and you're trying to talk to me. That's what I was like. Right? Same. Start on fucking DVD, FF13. F13. Is that Final Fantasy 13, is it? I was so... You don't play Final Fantasy, right? I was nice to everyone, even knobs, yeah. Yeah, you don't have like a backbone back then. You're just like, oh please stay, you know. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, guys. Basically called me fat, and I was like, okay, I hope you're having a good day. No way.
I'm at point
Really, Brogan?
Need info.
Friday the 13th.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Oh, sorry, the game. I thought you were like, that was so traumatizing you remember the day it was.
System Reaper. I'm headed toward the front
Yeah, the
gate
game
of
for it is
RPD.
indeed.
Pick you up there.
Wow, you started off playing those games. I mean, they're fairly similar, so I'd say like the communities would be fairly similar too. Yeah, I just started off playing Resident Evil, so I haven't really gone that far. I didn't start off speedrunning though. I began speedrunning in like 2019, I think.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
No, I think it must have been late 2018 when I started speedrunning, but the originals, you know, not this one, because it wasn't out at that time. This game.
Got it.
Too scared to stream alone, so I dragged my mates in. Really? Yeah, I kind of know. I know that feeling. Like, I was so over the top accommodating to anybody that would come into my chat that I wouldn't like doing streams with other people, because I remember I did streams with the likes of Malamphy back in the day, because he was mad about doing streams with him, and I was like, alright, I'll do it. So I went in, did streams with him, and then I'd be talking to him on the Discord, but I was like, I'd be talking to the chat, and then he'd chime in, talk to me, then I'd talk to him, and I'd talk to them. I wouldn't even enjoy what I was doing. I don't like doing streams like that.
Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the
Even when I was doing like over like average 40 plus,
System Reaper. I'm headed
still being too
toward the
nice,
front gate of
and then I
RPD.
stopped doing that and just being myself. I think really think you put people off. Well, I think I put people off as well, because I've really embraced my grouch side, my Scrooge side at the moment, because like I just get annoyed playing this game, and I don't know.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Even though I think you're nice, but hey, fucking fan did that to me during a voice call with him, thinking we were just chatting, and then turns out he was no way. Yeah, Fano is like that. Yeah, he often streams with people in the background, but I know recently he hasn't, like, he's been streaming, but he's had like Discord separately in the background, so he's talking to other people that you can't actually hear in the stream. But then when you jump in the stream, like Emerald Outlaw will say hello to you, and then he's talking to Emerald Outlaw, but you can't hear him, kind of thing, you know. You can only hear Fano, you can only see Fano, you know.
Info on my extraction.
Fano actually offered me to go for a night out in the next 2 weeks. Forgot to reply to him actually.
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
2 years. I always talk to him. He offers me to go out for drinks every now and then, and he offers me to go to like the Irish gaming market with him. I always like going to those things. But I don't think I'll be able to go for a drink with him this time, because I have to go to a wedding, and yeah, ruin the team. This is a can of worms, Brogan. What are you doing? This is a fucking can of worms. You're going there.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Ah, it's water under the bridge, in my opinion, you know.
My extraction point.
System Reaper.
I feel like I had nothing to do with it myself. I was just kind of
Pick you up there.
adjacent to it in a way, you know, even though I was on the team. Yeah, I think Malamphy doesn't live in Ireland anymore. I think he lives in last I heard, he lives in Australia. He moved. That's the last I heard.
Need info on my extraction.
Don't know how he's doing at all.
No keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Yeah, when was that? Was that like 2021 maybe, was it?
Toward the front gate of RPD.
I think it must have been 2021.
Got it.
Maybe earlier than that, actually.
I'm at
Fano streamed for a while on Trovo, and he stopped streaming on Trovo, and then he went back to Twitch.
System Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of
But he streams quite often now, Fano.
Got it.
Fano seems like he's in a good place now, I find. Yeah.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's there's no keeping
That
down the
emote is
Grim
great of you.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Got it.
Come on, the game does this every now and then. It's just nothing but bad RNG in the beginning. Cannot get going.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll never go into a stream team ever again. I just think that the problem, there's too many things that you're lumped in with. You're associated too much with other people's behavior. You kind of adopt other people's drama just by, by proxy, like people just fucking, they look at you the same way as this other person, and that other person, you can't control the other person's behavior. And like I went to Gamerfest in Limerick in 2020, right? And there's this, I won't name her, but there was this streamer who she was there, and
I'm at point K12.
she had like a major fight with somebody on the team, and I had only ever spoken to her once at Insomnia, and I'm gonna be honest, she kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. She said things to me that I kind of felt were like a double standard, and I was like, if I said this to you, you'd be fucking really annoyed at me. But anyway, she's a loose cannon anyway, but she had a major fight with someone, like an unhinged kind of fight where she was screaming at someone on the team, that really broke his heart, and she just blocked me because I was on the team, and at the time I think I managed to see her tweets, and she was like, redirect is the most toxic thing I've ever fucking seen. Everyone on that team is awful. And I was so fucking close to just saying, but again, I was blocked. I could have, I don't know, found another way to do it, but I was so close to being like, how dare you say that about me? Or how, like, you don't know me. Like, do you not have the maturity to say something a bit more measured than that? You had a fight with one person, not the whole team, But I thought even deeper than that. I'm like, well, look, the problem is I'm just on a team, and I'm just lumped in with that sort of shit now, and I can't really do much about it, so I'm never going to be on a stream team ever again. And look at what happened to other people too. Like, it's almost like a lose-lose, I find. Like, look at what happened to Team RPD as soon as Matt RPD got kind of, I won't go into that, but like that whole team just had to just leave and disperse because of one person's behavior. The team was basically fucking ruined, like. And then it casts a shadow over your stream. It can cast a shadow over your stream for a while, I'm just not into it anymore, Butch, just what's up? Welcome on in. Had two great runs today that died in the second half of the run.
I'm at point K12.
It's not worth the hassle, honest to God. Like.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
But I won't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but like still, I have made great friends. Fano's a great friend of mine. Little Marman I'd consider a good friend. I know every now and then I see him in person at these events and we go for a drink. It's been a long time since I had my kids, but still. Just got to know a lot of people that way, Alan as well. Pain Train. I'm talking about like Irish streamers that I see every now and then,
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Chris at the time, I don't really talk to him anymore. We just went in different directions, but Chris, His name was absolute filth TV at the time. Nice, got out there. Nice, let's go. Well, like, I wouldn't be. I'm not criticizing people for being on teams. Everyone's different, but me myself, I'll never be on a team ever again.
Red light.
Looks like good RNG to me. Let's go. Should I just take the fucking... I can't... It's so optimized I can't take the fucking run, man. It's awful. I hate this. I cannot afford to lose that time.
Yes, there's no
Yeah, stream team. I'll never be on a stream team ever again. I was on a stream team like 5 years ago.
toward the front gate of RPD.
Um,
You up there.
had some good memories and good moments and good laugh and met good people, but at the end of the day, I'll never do it again. Lee Town, what's the story, man? What's going on? What is up with you, man? Hope all is well. Been a long time. I was just saying to Brogan there, we should get together and watch a movie sometime. I keep missing these movie nights. What's the story, man?
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
I got record for Hunk 60. I'm trying to
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
move the needle with this one as well. It's tough. 120 FPS is the most optimized one, most competitive, especially now. So, what's the story, man? Happy to see you. Oh. Oh, I think I have hay fever now. Oh, my nose.
I'm at point K12.
Not much, honestly. I've been playing off stream every now and then the relatively new RoboCop game.
I'm headed toward the front
Been
gate
enjoying
of
that.
RPD.
High on Life.
You up there.
I've been playing, and Doom Eternal. Mondo bought me Doom Eternal recently. Been really enjoying it. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier, man. They're actually releasing a trailer tomorrow, a new trailer. And I'm so unsure as to whether I should watch the trailer because I just thought that first trailer was perfection. Didn't give away anything, but just set the tone perfectly. Oh man, the next Doom, Dark Ages. What is it? Is it out next month? Is it? I might be buying that day one. Honestly, I might be buying it day one. Funny line I had to take there, but I'll take it. Could be a low 22 when I pause it. Like, man, if he gives me no, I'll take it. It's still good. It's still a high 21. I'm really enjoying Doom Eternal, though, man. It's a workout when you play it, though. It's so intense. Like, oh no, the new trailer isn't out yet. It's out tomorrow. 28 years later. That's out in June. Like, that'll come around so quick, man. That'll come, like, give it... That's basically just 2 months away. Like 8 to 10 weeks away or something like that. That's coming out. I don't know the exact date, but I think it's June, right? Poison, what's up? Welcome on in. Thank you for the look. I got a baby PB last night by 0.12. And I got 2 great runs today that died. Like, second half of the run. 1 second. This pace is decent. This can be something good though. Whoa. Sound. Oh yeah, I was actually I dropped my daughter to daycare, and when she got out of the car, I was like, right, Doom time. Let's play the Doom like rocking that rock theme, like dun, 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 just driving home. Oh, you gotta do it, man. Like Daft Bastard is a big fan of the old Doom games.
Red light.
This pace sucks now. Would have been something great, but no. It can still PB, I think. It's not the best pace. This is gonna struggle to PB, but I'll see what happens. If I get a free zombie, it'll be alright. Kids are away, Dad will play. Yeah. That's fucking true now. Shit, my son's awake. Speaking of straight lines, let's go.
Green
Hang
light.
on 1 second. Right, we're green.
What the hell?
We got a chance to PB still.
Front door's blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. Guys, just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Got it.
Ranith, what's up? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Rennie. What's up, man? Welcome on in. Very welcome. Man, I got licked in this run. It's probably over. Could have PB'd, but... Very, very welcome, sir. We're talking about 28 years later. I don't know if I can PB with this. Still with the lick. Fucking... I got an aim glitch. Oh, fuck! Fucking... He wouldn't let go of the aim for some reason. It's always something in this. It's just bullshit. He wouldn't let go of aim. Oh, he wouldn't let go of aim. Why wouldn't he fucking do that, man? Maybe I have to stop doing that. Like, just hitting aim for no reason there. It's to center me. Oh, fuck. It's over, man. Fuck. Sorry, man. I'm just... Oh, my son's awake now. Fuck, man. Everything's against me. He can wait. Give me a... Fuck. Oh, I'm so pissed off, man.
Red light.
Yeah, it's over. Can't PB with this run.
Survival's your responsibility.
I can draw my PB still.
God damn it.
Technically, but... I can draw my PB. I'll get a 37. YOLO. Free zombie. It's probably a 36 this is now. God damn it, man. Yeah, 36 I got. Drew the PB. If I didn't get licked, it would have PB'd. Fucking real, man. Or blocked and stuff.
I
And,
wanted
oh,
to meet the
man.
Grim Reaper.
God. Sorry, Rennet. Welcome on in. What's up? Very, very welcome. I don't know. I think I may have to... oh, Oh, it's super frustrating. My son's awake and oh, what? He just woke up at the wrong time. I have more in me to do, man. I have more in me to do. Just relax and play. You'll understand when he's older. I don't know. I don't think so. Damn it, man. Yeah, I saved over 0.3 there. Damn, fuck. I don't know what to do, man. I'd love to stay on, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth me staying on. Oh man, I don't know. I think you're gonna have to raid someone. I'm gonna have to raid someone and go. Fuck that liquor, man. Really, that liquor. I'm sorry you only came in, Reneth, but I did say I was gonna have a shorter night tonight. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I do appreciate the raid, man. Has been emotional. Sorry, man. I gotta go and raid someone. I hope you had a good stream. Sorry, big shout out there. I had I guess 3 great runs today. Sorry, I gotta go. Like, my son is preventing me from doing more runs, but I have to be a man and feed him with my breast. Let me just see who's live. Let me see who's live. How about we go and raid? We'll raid. Who to raid? How about we go and raid Matty Gale? I haven't raided him in ages, and I think he just started the stream. I gotta go now. I gotta raid him. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm sorry. 1 second. I'm gonna go and raid him. The stress of having a kid sometimes. I fucking hate it sometimes. Matt Gale. He's playing Resident Evil 4. Thank you, Lee Chan, for showing up. Sorry I'm not able to talk that much. Take care, nerd. Right back at you. Have a good one, Brogan. Have a good one, Reneth. I promise I'll be in the Discord soon and watching a movie. I do really want to watch something. But yeah, guys, have a good one. And I'll be back maybe hopefully tomorrow or the next day with an actual PB. I'm just flirting around so hard with this bloody run at the moment. But yeah, guys, have a good one. I'll talk to you very soon. And peace. Peace out.
No hice un request todavía, amigo. No hice un request de momento.